It's time for the ending couple of matches. Just gonna let this auto it out. I think for 2, and then the last one will be. It's finally the end of the grind. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know how many times I hit play again, to be honest. I think that's the only stat I want. I will be showcasing the build that I used to farm this out. And then the last one. Just showing people how to play manual, maybe. Kind of want to shoot buffer. It's not easy, though. That's a pretty good manual play, though. But the important thing is that right there. Wait, is that not the level cap? What did you guys do? I thought that was the... There it is. Wait. Oh no, that is the level cap. I was like, what the hell? Guys. There's more. I just want to move on to just PvP now. But I do get to show off the Daisy. Which I know what it looks like. But I'm not sure if anyone else is even gonna really recognize the pet at all. Damn. That's definitely an interesting feeling. Now with this, I'm probably gonna hold on to it because I have mostly everything. I guess I'll showcase that. 1 second. So I'm missing just a couple reds. All my purples are maxed out, so no matter what blueprint I open, I get a guaranteed orange anyway, so I'm kind of holding on to that for another video. But I will do a full showcase of the build, just for anyone that's truly interested in it. So, first thing, cooldown on every piece is probably important. I don't think my weapon has cooldown, because the weapon rolled so good. Quad 3 damage armor. That helps with the event quests, because otherwise this build doesn't really do well on bosses, because it is a bounce shot build. So essentially, you want the cooldown. This is good, and that's kind of the only reason why I do run this along with it, just because it lasts longer, and I have plenty of energy to usually cast it. I never need it against groups of mobs, only bosses. The launcher, because at 40s, well, it can roll up to 50%, but just my roll, beautiful. Quad, good stats, energy regen, damage, crit chance, fire rate. Honestly, energy regen isn't too useful since the bounce shot will recover most of it, so it's mostly for the launcher passive, which is absolutely ridiculous for PvE. Obviously, bounce shot damage, 22.38. Cooldown. You want to get movement speed on every piece. No, I'm not even like, obviously I'm not maxed on everything. This build can totally push so much further. This is the important one though, as I already said. Damage, crit chance, fire rate, armor. Lots of armor can help with the toughness. I should have a bit of HP, but I guess I didn't really ever need it. I don't think anything even has HP on any of my builds. Items, no. But you don't really need the armor, to be honest. But this is the important one right here. You really need that 100%. Plus the Tommy's loader, so you never have to reload. That's pretty much what's going to make the build what it is. Then you need on the loader bounce shot cooldown. This, I actually only found 2 exotic candles in my entire time of playing the game. And this is the second one I found. I think I have the blueprint for it now, so it's kind of unfair, but it's interesting that it took me this long to find something, and then I don't even know what my reroll target was on that. Yeah. And I rolled insane. I was so happy when I saw that. It could roll better. The items passive is only 19.15. It could go to 25. So anything above 23, reaching up to 24, insane. Absolutely what you want. Now, I'm not going to showcase any other builds. I will just show this. Maybe I'll just show off the helmet of my other build, because they rolled the perfect 6%. The cheat death is 24.3, has cooldown, which is pretty good. 20.15, that 6% fortified damage. This thing is absolutely stupid, and I think that's the only reason why I'm winning so much PvP, which I'll quickly just glimpse over before I continue. I swap my build a lot. The Cove and Noise Shifty are fighting me a bunch. 2 lovely chaps, absolutely. I don't expect to stay number 1 when I go to sleep. In terms of the utility, it's really basic. Of course, you're going to go for the movement speed on energy regen. This was actually nerfed, and I never mentioned it. It was 2.5% before, which, hey, a nerf is a nerf. But shield was buffed. It used to be 0.1%, now it's 0.3. That's crazy. That helped my tank build go up like a lot, but unfortunately they nerfed the tank build. Stealth nerf, and nobody knows it was actually nerfed, and that upsets me. Because I want people to know what's nerfed and buffed. Man. Anyways, I just scroll through this. I think that's the only meaningful decision, other than, this was just, magic find. So I have like 40% magic find, I think. Technically 39%, if you want to be specific, like 39.13% magic find, but hey, no one cares about specifics. Everyone probably wants to see my utility. No, my talent tree. No survival. Who cares about survival? There's literally nothing in here except for this, which is useful. However, in autoplay, this has no point. I theorized, and this is just me theorizing, if you have 0 shield, which means you'd probably have to also get rid of this. If you have 0 shield, it might still cast Hidden Reserve, which then you'd go off of reducing the energy, which is right here. So it'll cost cheaper, then you get 30% movement speed, and you can upgrade that 5 times, so you get like 16 seconds, I think. That'd be fantastic. But I just never rolled everything to not have shield, so that's in case if anyone wants to go that route of being insane with the movement speed and beating my record, go right ahead. I'm probably not going to do much PvE, except when new content comes out, and hopefully co-op comes out in like a year. Engineer, I should imagine. I actually go with pressure change. I think bullet speed is absolutely ridiculous for speed killing, because if you're already killing things in one hit, you want the bullet to hit the target faster, so that way your character moves on to the next pack faster. The faster the bullet hits the target, yeah, exactly how I explained it. Double tap, because you need to put something into one of these top 2. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I should have put the 5 into here and moved down, but I think I was testing double tap and just haven't fixed it, so my bad. I should have put the 5 into fire rate, because I'm not using double tap. 5 into here for damage reduction, because having it, do more damage against more targets is good. I never put the full 5 into here because you don't really need it. Now, if you build Suffering with energy, yeah, you can use it. I'm not going to blame you. This is the mandatory skill that you're building for. And I just go for here and here for the extra damage bonus. And you could potentially go to free cast if you felt like it, which then you could have more use out of like double tap and aim shot, because that would also sometimes give you a free proc, so you could also do that. Completely up to you. This is also important. I was using aim shot, so in theory I could just take out the 5 from here and I think move it over to engineer. However, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this, honestly. 10% movement speed here. Crit chance, I don't think I need it. I have guaranteed crits. Actually, I might not. No, I do. Okay. Yeah, a lot of combat could actually just be moved to engineer. My runs would be faster. So maybe I can just showcase me making a build real quick. It won't take up too much time because 5% damage. I'm probably just going to move straight down to... I mean, I would put the 5 into here because that's actually useful. But I'm going to put the 5 into here because I still might have use out of it. We're going to go straight to engineer. We're going to put the 5 here, 5 here. I don't really want to put the full 5 in there. I really need 3, but I'll go 4 to be safe. I'm gonna go for free cast and more energy regen. So that, I mean, in theory that's better. I could make some use out of some other things, but that's all you really need. As soon as you get down to the movement speed, I mean, that's, yeah. If you need crit, you can go with the crit. If you want to go with the aim shot, you can go with that. You don't really need the health regen. The health percent's nice. If you need bandage, you can go for it. Whatever, I'm a super late game player. So what you're seeing now is, it's going to take time to reach unless you get really lucky with rolls. You're going to have to be level 60 to have all your talent points. Utility points, they don't really matter as much as I think other people kind of value it. But, I mean, once you're done the tree, you're done the tree. You'll need like 150 to complete the PvP tree. Or is it 130? I don't remember. Because you don't need the item reroll, item upgrades. So, if I could figure out a way, or find a way to put more points into something, it would probably be that, just to get more movement speed, because now I have a little bit more movement speed than I did before, still with the guaranteed crits, yada yada. Oh, I shouldn't be showing this off, but I guess I'll showcase a couple items that I think are absolutely stupid and I should be banned for it. It's not that one. This rolled a perfect 10% as well. So this, along with my goddamn 6% helmet, 6-second helmet, which is a max roll as well. That is so stupid. What else rolled crazy? This 300%. So in theory, I should try and reforge this for PvP, because my character does suffer a little bit with energy in PvP. It kind of goes like to 0 a little bit, but it kind of goes back up pretty quickly. I have a crazy rolled 10.1, and it showed 0.1 off being perfect, because the lower you want it, the better, because it costs more energy. 114 pistol. That is so stupid as well. 49.10 UMB, 48.20. I like to keep anything that's like really high. I know I have a shotgun. I used to have a shotgun that was like so close to perfect too. I mean, talk to me. Health armor shield. This is for my tank build. Health armor shield, critical damage. I mean, I'd rather the critical damage not be there, but improved shield, fortified shield, improved fortified. Well, that's not a max roll. This it goes up to 12%. At first, I thought that was like I got so lucky. Immovable object. I feel like the tank build should be the best build in the game, but because it was stealth nerfed by about 1/3 damage. I think it was 1/3 damage when I talked to developers. 1/3 or 1/2. It completely killed the build. And they stealth buffed it a tiny bit. It did help. Just in case, I guess I will show off a little bit more. I hate doing this because I like to keep things secretive, but 120,000 toughness. I'm not going to show anymore. I'm not going to show any of my PvP build because I want no one to have an advantage over seeing it. Everyone can see what it's, you know what my skills are, because you fight me. I'm usually number 1, number 2, number 3, unless have worked that day. You can look at my armor. So that's no, you can look at my armor in the PvP. Maybe I could show off how a PvP looks, but I think this is about it to wrap up the video. Thank you so much, developers, for making this game. I don't know if anyone listened to me ramble. There's no point in it, but if you did, I appreciate it, because it has been a journey coming this far. And I can't wait to see where the game goes from now on. I'm not going to stop playing. I'm going to play this game a lot. I have some other games I want to play. I think Soda Dungeon 2. I played a little bit just because I was getting burned out of this game. So I had that on the side. I love that game. I'm probably going to play that a lot. Idle Tower Monster Defense, I think. I'm having fun playing that game. But this game, along with the other one I played, and like maxed myself out, it's just, it feels good to come to an endpoint to a degree. And with an endpoint comes a new beginning. And I can't wait to see where the game goes from here. Got a message. Someone might have got dropped. What'd you get? Ooh. Oh, Shield's kind of good early game. Oh, okay, I'm getting off tangent. Bye-bye. 15-minute, 60-minute video? Oh, crap.